What's up, y'all? I'm Okiki, your host.
Moses.
And I'm Daniel.
Welcome to the journey and stay tuned. What's up, y'all? Welcome to season 1, episode 4 of the Journey podcast. We came a long way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting episode. We got a guest here today, another guest. It's a special guest because this is going to be an interesting topic today.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Go introduce yourself, bro.
What's up, everybody? My name is George. I go to UMBC. I'm a student. I study financial economics. I'm an investor. And today's going to be a pretty interesting topic. Let's get into it, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Man, how y'all feeling? How was y'all week? How y'all doing mentally? Like,
Shoot.
hold up, for on the mental state, like everybody just going around like rated 1 to 10, financial state, physical, social state, just a 1 to 10.
What you want? I would say number one. Financially, everything is dying, man. Everything is crashing. That was literally me early on in the week. I'm like, why is everything going down, my guy? Like, expecting what? Like, my expectation, I did everything I was supposed to late with Cardona, For those that know, I was peeping Cardona for a beep now, and then it went up without me. Went all the way to above 150. And I missed out on the opportunity where I could have, put $100 in there. Bro, that couple cent movement.
And me some profit.
Bro, double my money and take out. And then before I realized it, went down. Bitcoin going down. Everyone is just not feeling it at all. So, mentally, definitely feeling great. College coming out, everything's coming out straight. Just very content.
Physically?
Oh, gym every day, balling.
Yes, sir.
Every day, making sure I go to my LA Fitness. The membership is not cheap, bro. So I'm making every day count.
Oh, that's how
Yo,
I be
100.
home working out.
I be in my basement just busting out.
What about you, Gio?
For real, I would say financially, I'm doing pretty okay. Like Moses said, bro, the market is down. When I saw that, I was like, shoot. But I wasn't panicking, you feel me? Because, if you know what to do when the market is down, you're going to be straight,
Black Friday, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, my paycheck hit, I really knew what I was ready to do, bro.
Yeah. Of course.
That market was down, every time it rebounded, I knew what was going to happen.
Just keep them buying.
I bought in, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out Ethereum and Bitcoin, you know what I'm saying? They're going to fund a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mentally, I'm straight. I'm just been trying to, get myself in a mental state to, build myself for next semester and just overdo a lot of the things that I could have done better.
Right.
Definitely spiritually and all that, I'm doing well. I'm doing sound. I'm doing well with God. Physically, I've been just working out. I have a Planet Fitness membership, so I go there occasionally, just get the reps in. Your physical health matters, just like your mind. You got to get your body straight. So overall, I'm doing pretty solid, and I'm just hoping that this year is a good year, better year than 2021 for sure.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And yeah, that's it for real. You know what I'm saying?
How about you, Dan?
Me, I'm chilling. I'm grateful to God for good health,
Amen.
I'm alive. I'm able to walk. I was just listening to this podcast the other day about, giving birth to disabled children. Would you terminate the kids or would you?
Nah, I wouldn't.
And it was it just got me thinking. I got grateful because I could walk. A lot of these kids, they're dependent on somebody to take care of them. They can't do it. So
true that.
So spiritually, I'm thankful. I'm strong. My spirit is strong. I'm killing my flesh. I fast once in a while, so it's that helps. And mentally, it just goes to it connects with my spiritual. Yeah, so I'm good too.
For me, my mental state connects to my physical state, kinda.
Yeah, it's related.
True that.
Financially, right now, I'm not where I want to be, but for me, I came a long way, so it's I'm just doing good. It's a process.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm not trying to rush anything. I know,
you can't leave it.
And my birthday coming up a couple of weeks, and I'm ready to be 18.
Yes, sir.
I'm just ready to get into crypto, everything, invest, and just all the money I've been putting inside, just invest.
Of course.
And mentally, I'm up and down. It depends. For like I trained my hamstring like last week Friday, and that just like I almost was like damn again, like it's my season over, bro. Like so it was just like I just found the motivation to me just keep working out. Right. Even though I can't work out my legs like I want to run anytime soon, so that just may affect me mentally because I can't really do what I love to do.
I feel you, bro.
So it's just like
I saw your boys like they did 4x4.
Yeah,
they did their thing out there.
Yeah, I was just supporting them, man. It was just like
good.
Yeah.
So you still can't run?
No, I can't run right now. Probably, hopefully this week I should be cleared to run because regionals are coming up and that's where it really matters.
Real talk, bro.
Yeah, that's where it really matters. But yeah, man, what's y'all biggest influence in life?
Shoot, I would say not down bad, but like when you're not good.
That's your biggest influence?
Yeah.
When you're not good, how?
Yeah. I would say probably like when I'm not good, I definitely see myself come back times 2 harder, better. Like,
yeah, for sure.
It's always those dark, lonely times when like you have no other option but to go up. You have no other option. Like, and I'm not like the person to advocate where it's like you need to put yourself in a situation to be down bad because you could make choices to like put yourself in there, but like I think you should let it be God's decision 100%. When He believes like it's the right time for you, like because that I definitely think when I did come by like my down bad was definitely for signal for God to tell me slow down, believe in the process because like I definitely wanted it fast, not being patient is definitely a virtue. Like you gotta understand that, and I try to teach it to my sister because it's a lesson I'm learning. Yeah. But the fact that it's like, bro, when you're down bad, like nowhere but up, and so
that's crazy. I never thought of it that way. Like that could be an influence because normally y'all just see influence like people, social media, celebrities, or also, but like that's crazy. Like that bringing me to that, like. I feel like the hardest times I just push myself more, especially in track, is either just getting back from an injury because I was like I couldn't do nothing, or not being able to like during Corona time, like that was one of the hardest time I pushed myself because it's like everybody out here like we can't really do nothing. So like when we just get the time to do it again, like you just be the best you can. So it's like at your lowest, that's a good influence.
Right.
To just
true that.
I think you could see that in definitely like athletes. Especially football athletes. Yeah. You could see them go out for an injury, come back, and
they just demolish. Like, they crazy.
They crazy.
Go crazy.
They go crazy.
Wild,
yeah. They hungry for that.
Oh my gosh.
When you're down bad, bro,
it just puts you in a state like you just you can't. You just want to win and because like the pain, you don't care about the pain during the workouts anymore. Like you
just don't want to back.
You just don't want to be in that state.
Yeah, you just don't want to be down.
Your mindset.
Yeah, you just don't want to be down. Yeah, like you just focus. And I feel like that's where I am right. Like doing when I was running, I took it to a place like I feel like I got too comfortable. Like my coach was telling me like I started running passive because I'm running like I can beat everybody. Like of course I can. He was shoot like I'm not running to beat myself anymore. Like
that's a big one.
Yeah, I'm not running to beat myself. That's like 100. I'm just trying to be in the mix. Like first, second, and third. I'm not trying to just
elevate your
time.
You're not trying to elevate your time.
So now that this happened to me, I feel like it was kind of a way God just trying to humble you. Like yo, you're not all that. Bro. You're not like you can go.
My personal biggest upturn in life was definitely during like a tragedy itself. I played football in 9th grade, and like I was like really in the mix of many of the football players, and I was trying to be like cool kid and shit. I was trying to do all that, and then like I wasn't taking school as seriously. My GPA was dropping and stuff, and that's when like I got injured. And when I got injured, bro, I was devastated. I was like, dang, bro, like this is really bad. Like I really love football. I want to play. This was like my piece. When school finished, I was like, I can't wait to get on the field. I can't wait to practice. And shit. After that, like, I had prayed to God. I was like, yo, God, I know my GPA and all that stuff is not good. It's football stuff. I got injured. But I need your help. Like, he just, like, help me become successful, get my grades up so I can do this. Just help my mom, to help my family. And after that, like, everything started going up. Like, my grades were tremendous after that. My mindset was, I was hungry, bro. I was like so focused But if I was still playing football and hanging out with the football players, bro, I would just be lackadaisical, bro. I would just be cool, just getting girls and just chilling and not taking life seriously. But it forced me to be alone. And when you're alone, bro, like the disciple Paul said, you know what I'm saying? When you're alone, you really, bro, your grind is just different. You like, bro, you got so much time on your hands.
You just want to find something to occupy that time. Like, even though when you're alone, like, if you're working hard, you feel like you're not working enough.
True.
Like, you feel like you're not working
every
enough.
time, bro. I'm telling you, this is what keep me in the hustle mindset, bro. You got to be like, bro, yo, there's somebody out there, bro, that's working harder than me.
10 times harder than
get
you.
Some like, bro, 10 times harder.
The same thing you want, like
there's someone out there.
Everybody else.
It's not even like knowing that there's somebody. It's like seeing you. Like
it's seeing you,
bro. Yeah, that's
like the person might not even be at this stage you are. Like the person might not even be at the level you are. Yeah, but the person is just walking.
They working, bro,
hard to even get to your level and just get past that level. Is there anybody in specific that's an influence to your life, though?
To me personally, I would say like a big person. I started like 11th grade. I started like watching Jordan Peterson videos. Jordan Peterson is like a clinical psychologist. A lot of people don't know. He was just basically talking a lot about the development of like a young man and like how a man has to take on responsibility in this world. Like he was basically kind of like trying to teach young men how to grow into manhood and how to be responsible and all that. And so I took a big gear into that because like I was turning into a part of my life where I was becoming a man. I was about to go to college and all that stuff. And like his videos just really spoke to me because he spoke about stuff like family. He spoke about stuff like responsibilities. He spoke about like just be a man. Like take care of what you need to take care of. And like he told people the hard truth. Like, bro, this world is not easy. It's not hard. But like you just got to be tougher. You just got to do what you need to do. Work balance, all that stuff. And like it just made me take on responsibility because I noticed I was slacking. I was still in the mindset of like, oh shit, I'm still a teenager. I'm in high school. I'm a child, bro. That shit don't last long. The real world, bro, as a man, bro, is tough. You feel me? Every man is out there that he gonna get his own, bro. Yeah, if you lose, bro, ain't nobody gonna give you no handout, bro.
That's facts.
Nobody gonna give you no handout, bro. You gotta work your ass off. Cause if you fail, bro, you might be getting all the like these niggas who might be getting help. Girls in high school, they might be cool niggas, bro. They peak in high school, bro.
Damn.
That shit is all cool in high school.
That's the worst fear.
It's the worst fear, bro.
It's the worst fear.
Fear.
Like animal in its normal surrounding.
Yeah.
You would thrive. You would
bro.
thrive, but like take you to a zoo. Take you somewhere
Take you to a separate, bro.
Bro,
you can't function.
You can't function. You can't be.
Bro.
That's why number one, like people. Bro, no matter where it is, bro, be diverse and socially. Yeah. Make different friends from different backgrounds. Because, like, I know when it came to, coming to Owensville, definitely went to a predominantly white middle school. Yeah. They didn't have that essence of, like, Nigerian me that much anymore. But, like, just coming in there, making friends back, I definitely wanted to. It wasn't like I was resisting where it's like, well, I'm not Nigerian no more. Like I'm not American Nigerian. Like, I was born here. I'm not born in Nigeria. But like the idea was like, bro, I really miss my people. I need to make ties, and like that's where the character development comes from. Like,
I feel like every one of us at that certain time, like we just felt like, we like. You're not trying to be connected to your roots anymore. You reach a time like you actually like you reach a certain time like. What am I doing? Like, this is my people. Like,
real talk.
Right.
That happened to me in high school.
It happened to me too.
It was, I think it was my 9th grade year. I was trying to, 10th grade and 11th grade just came out like, yo, this is my guys.
You feel me? Yeah.
Like, you gotta connect.
Realistically, like, you wouldn't be able to connect with nobody else but you.
100. My circle is like, yo, straight after.
Like you said, your natural habits. That's like your community.
That's my
the
community,
people you grew up with.
Yeah.
People you share culture with.
Go ahead. What about you, Daniel?
A big influence for me, because right now, it's like, I can only speak on my faith, like, because, like,
how does your faith, like, influence everything around you?
Like, it helps me, like, better to, like, make decisions. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, because...
You have that fear in you that God is watching certain decisions and,
It's like why they say every time you act, you gotta act like Jesus is right next to you.
Like,
so it helps me make better decisions, especially with social media. I'm not even on social media that much. So it's like, because what's on just like
I really try to want to understand like your perspective on it, because I'm like, I don't know, my own marketing company one day, but like that's main goal. I'm doing this so I can know the insight of just like what it takes to be a creator.
Yeah.
And like when people say that, and like I listen to that kind of thing, it's like, are you afraid of people's opinion? Because I know I was at first.
I would,
I was like,
honestly,
I'll be lying.
I wasn't.
Yeah, like
You're
in the
afraid
beginning.
of people's opinion about what?
Like it comes with it. Like you feel me? Like it really comes with it.
Yeah, because yesterday actually it was like, okay, I said, okay, I want to start making TikTok videos, and it's those dance videos, right? And then my sister was like, she was trying to teach me this dance moves where, like, they put the leg back and then they put the dance, and she just kept telling me, my body looks stiff, I don't know how to dance. And I'm like, I'm not comfortable.
It's different. Some things your lane, but some things, some people, they're just too scared to do because they think other people are gonna say certain things about them. Like even though they're good, like I know certain people, like even though they on the track, like you got mad talent, but they just don't believe in themselves.
100. I promise you, bro. Like your belief in yourself will take you way further, bro. Like if you lack self-confidence, bro, you always perform worse than you.
Middle school did that to me,
bro. You have to. I'm telling you, bro, because you don't have time to like have low self-confidence in the world, bro. Because like once that low self-confidence happens, bro, you will not be able to perform 100%. Because you always feel as though everybody else around you is better than you, and you're gonna subjectively take a position as lesser than. You're gonna have an inferiority complex, and everybody else is gonna dominate you, and you're gonna be.
That's really where you can be You can be selfish. You can be selfish.
You can be selfish, bro.
That's something I gotta admit. I gotta get better. I need to grow.
Like Michael Jordan, he was like, in order for him to be successful, he had to be selfish.
Yeah,
he had to be selfish.
With your time,
with his family, time with his parents. Like when he made it, he was now selfless. Like he just gave people his time. Like when he actually got to where he was,
where he wanna be.
Like he wasn't selfish anymore. Like you just gotta understand. Also,
right.
Yeah,
I feel like another big influence is definitely one of the biggest. I'm not gonna lie. As growing up, is your friends. Like the people you surround yourself around make the biggest difference. Like when I started hanging around, all y'all know Daniel, Abraham. Like when I started hanging around like them, like everything switched. Especially like Danny and Abe. Like them niggas were like hustlers, bro. Like they were they were 100% focused. They would be like, they weren't like every other person in our grade. Like most of the kids in our grade, like I would say out of all of them, like we were like us three were like the most like mature out of like the whole group.
I've definitely heard that from people, just like me just telling them like I know you. That's what they take out, because I mean from you saying that, from what you observe and learn, definitely people see you at most top tier out of all of them. And I wouldn't, I personally know my cousin Liga, and it's like from where I see him from, we lived separately, like middle school, elementary different, middle school different, high school different. It's just like that once in a while where either I show up or you show up, and like mutually people just like, oh, you guys know each other, like that type of thing. Is like I see where it comes from, and like just in general, like definitely just like no matter what I do, I make it clear like, bro, we still family. Like, bro, you could always see me, like, bro. Always, it don't matter where it's at. Like
when we go into school together, like their group, like I always, especially Gio, like I always ask them questions in school, like, cause the way they carry themselves, like especially the way Gio carried himself, like it was like, yo, like those are some people you could actually look up to, like in certain mindset. Certain mindset, like
that's what happened to me coming out of high school. And the people that I did told them to their face, and like I let them know, because I don't want them seeing themselves now as less, because I feel like as soon as you start trying to reach as more, you lose a part of you. Like as we all know, you eventually lose a part of you. Yeah. And so as for these people that I did come to middle school, coming from middle school, high school, and I'm seeing them as like Africans in school in general, I'm like, bro, I should see myself. And like just like freshmen seeing me as them.
Yeah.
Like I see like it passing on,
Yeah,
and so
yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm really at this sitting position where I'm like, bro, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm not the first to do this. Like I'm not the first to do this, and so like, bro, for them, like they do deserve kudos and like to push themselves forward because like they, you know, might get self-consciously
like
lacking.
there's this kid on the tracks I'm saying, like, y'all literally see myself hit my freshman year, the way I used to grind, like just basketball, like when I used to play basketball, like 6 a.m. workouts every night, the way I used to grind, like you got heart, like I just see myself like, yo, just keep doing you, like you hard work is gonna pay off, and just listen to your coaches and whatever, like yeah. So my biggest influence, like a part, like just I feel like it's gonna be he's a celebrity. Kind of like a celebrity, like he's one of my biggest influences. Trayvon Bromell, like he ran the fastest time in 100 last year. Like I don't know his story. Like in high school, this man had all type of injuries. Like I'm talking about all type of injuries you can ask of knee, hamstring, whatever,
ACL,
everything. Like, but the senior year, him just coming back, he ran the fastest time ever high school history. Like
sheesh.
It's just like, and you hear him talk, like the way you hear him talk now, it's just like you just say like this, keep true to yourself, hard work pays off. And now when I get injured, it's like man, just trust God, believe in God. And he's big in God too, like he's a Christian, he's big in God. It's like God helps. And like his pro career too, like he got hurt a lot. And now his comeback year was last year, right?
Well,
like,
I think I've seen that. Like,
he was hurt, kept on getting hurt, so his comeback year was last year, and he ran the fastest time in the world that year. So it was like he was just coming back.
I don't understand. To me, it's like my mindset is like common sense. You've had all that injury, so how are you still able to perform that good?
look,
it's a
like,
psychotic
thinking. Your brain is giving them the energy.
No. It's like
he's just that's what he loves. It's just he thinks he can do it. Cause he basically thinks he can do it. Like he can get up there.
Listen, it's so easy to give up.
Yeah,
but it's also easy to like. I think I've heard it like it's like a choice. It's either you accept the fact that you are injured, which is hard, and dwelling in like regrets, or work harder to better off and come off it stronger. It's a choice. It's really a choice. Everything you do is a choice. Like like you said, like that man could have never seen himself of like
he could have just given up right there.
He could have just done it and be like,
you see most people
it's
give
not
up,
meant for me.
Like I was watching this documentary, like even his parents were like, his family members were talking about him, like, oh, what is he gonna do this year? Like something happened to him. Like, is he gonna be able to run as good as he was?
That's the type of question.
Like, is he gonna be able to run as good as he was? Well,
I think questions shouldn't be asked.
Right. That just kept him motivated. Like,
I feel like that weight. Bro, it pushes you, bro. Because I gotta prove something.
It crushes people.
Okay, I got a scenario.
It can crush.
So what if they say you get in that major injury, and they say you shouldn't practice, you shouldn't do that sport, or else you're putting strain on your body, and they go ahead and do it.
Look, it's different for people. Some people like that's when God comes in.
Right.
That's when God comes
Miracles,
in. With this situation, he was not holding him. Like, you can tell the way he talks to him on Instagram, Twitter, everything. Like, he always put God first. He prays and everything.
Bro.
Like, he just said some, like, even some of the doctors wrote him off. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I think he has to learn how to casually run again. Just learn how to run properly again, over again. So it was like, you just had to learn everything.
Right.
And you just kept on pushing hard work and God. I feel like that's a
great combination.
That's a crazy combination. Nobody can stop that.
Nobody can stop that.
Nobody can stop that and just believe. Like,
it doesn't even matter specifically what, how, where you pray to God. You know, as long as your belief system that there's one and only. Like, I don't really mind.
Exactly.
I don't really mind, bro. Like, you know, whatever method you use to praise the one and only God, bro, do it and be one. So, like, for me personally, you know, I did say Down Bad is probably the most influential, but like I recall that I will never forget this day, and Daniel would still remember it too. Is Mr. Simon, and like, bro, I can never forget this man, bro. Like walking into high school as a freshman, and then seeing a black teacher. I don't know. It's so odd to me. Like, I've never seen a black man teach.
Male.
Yeah, black male.
I still haven't seen a black
middle
teacher.
age.
I barely had any black male teachers.
Yeah, so like, I walk in class, bro. Like, I'm sitting there.
I had one.
We only had one. What's it called? It was only our English teacher in middle school that was black. But when I got to Runningstown, I saw more black.
Yeah, like Mr. Caleb.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's
Coach
where you
English.
learn the most from.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
those
like-
are the ones you can see yourself as a man, just like.
Yeah, Mr. Caleb
yeah,
definitely
that's-
was a big influence to me.
Yeah, like Coach English is a big influence.
Yeah.
Like too, like in this class, like some teachers they just teach to teach. Like this class, he always says like, even though you're not listening to what I'm teaching about forensics, you're gonna learn something about life in my class. Like,
of course.
it's literally giving you free game in that class.
No,
Like,
nah.
free
Keep
game.
giving you free game.
Yeah.
And I like teachers who do that. Like teachers who like to come
Outside
incorporate outside
the
stuff
classroom.
into their like teaching and stuff. Because like I don't cap, a lot of these kids in high school, like their motivation to like study that stuff that they're teaching is really not there.
It's not
At all.
secure.
Not
right.
that.
It's not secure. So if you can like put in something that can truly help them in life, it's gonna go a longer way than just sitting there and teaching a boring lecture to somebody who's already not focused. And like, I feel like sometimes like they can grapple their attention by bringing in real life. Because once the kid can see real life in it, they listen. And that's when you got their attention. And that's when like learning occurs, when like there's curiosity. If they can find a way to incorporate life and make them curious about how life can be and all that stuff.
And we solve the question.
It makes solve the question. That's what makes you want to learn, and that's what makes them actually pay attention.
Yeah,
it
like-
builds the interest.
Just like that man, just like telling us of his background and his story of being a bank manager, not even like being a college full on get a degree and being a bank manager, basically connect and got the job.
Yeah.
And he just knows like, he's at his point of his life. That's not where it matters for him. And like, you just want to teach of upcoming, like,
Yeah.
'Cause I remember
individual.
he told us.
Yeah, he told us that.
He made this big investment and he cashed out and he was
Right.
like, he said,
He
he just want to
said
teach.
he just want to teach. And this man, like, I look at him day in the eye just to like see if he's capping or not. But like, this man really don't care, bro.
He's like
he
his
comes
demeanor,
in like
he's cool.
He's coming like khakis, shoes, and
Red
some days
polo. I
he
remember.
take time to really like. This is where I humble like him as a teacher. Like, you really take time. Whereas like if it's family, it comes first, bro. This man would just give us this be like expectation wise comes like, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, like regardless. So like, be honest with yourself. So it's just like him coming up like telling us that, and any questions or like anything I have, he never question it. He never question it. He's always there, just like, bro, actually you should do that, or oh no, wait, something like this happened, blah blah blah, do this instead. And like, just coming off of that, like I eventually met my economics teacher, Miss Miss Dover. Shoot, this is embarrassing, but like my economics teacher, AP economics teacher, she incorporated the same thing you were saying, where she put economics in real life, and what we do, I've been like really things I've honestly taught myself, but for other people in my class, I know those are like life taught lessons.
Yeah.
Just like, if they really want to listen, bro, that would literally save you from, I don't know, like some life changing financial decisions.
Yep, 100%.
Like, so like these people getting inside information, like I definitely appreciate for that, and she knows I pay attention to that more than just sitting in economics class, and I'm just like, bro, I want to use this. Like, I don't want to learn it.
Thinking always about application.
You
have to be able
Application, not only having the
not
knowledge,
only just
but
having the
using
knowledge,
it.
but applying it, bro.
Using,
A lot of it comes in handy. A lot of it does. Trust me, it really do.
Do you think celebrities have a huge influence on our generation? Like
100%.
100%. I don't
talk
think
about
purposely.
anything.
I don't
but,
think purposely like it happens, but like if you definitely want to learn, there's an enhanced moment where we definitely want to learn from someone, and like I don't put nobody as like, oh shoot, yeah, I see this man unfolding. Like, I have self-respect with like, I'm not nonchalant.
Come on,
but I'm just like,
exactly.
Yeah, you are successful in your life journey.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what my outcome is. Like,
True that.
I'm not bragging. It's like I'm gonna be better or bigger, but like it's just like we're both humans, like, and we're both humans. Like,
Yeah.
I give you respect.
First,
I give you respect.
Yeah.
Like either way, vice versa. Like I will always give people respect. Like regardless, we first met online, bro. Like you can't tell me anybody saying like, oh, I'm off from online. I'm off in person. It's just like intellectually, like, bro, I'm goofy. Yeah, I'm like that. But like, you gotta know like my part of my journey of just knowing me.
Yeah, I feel like people just go blindly off the celebrity.
Yeah, blindly.
They don't know what the celebrity is going through off off camera,
Or before
the life
or
off
before the
camera
life
is
of
different.
off
the
camera is
The
different.
life before the off camera, you know.
And some people are just obsessed with those celebrities,
and their lifestyles.
Yeah, like I feel like people that are more obsessed with them, they really don't
know themselves.
They don't know themselves, and they really don't do that good in life.
Yeah,
I don't even
Like
celebrities.
they're just like, for example, the BBL thing that's trending right now. Like a lot of girls just getting into that. Like I wouldn't just say like it's not wrong, but like
you know, do you know what I'm saying?
do you? But like.
Don't let it be influence of somebody else.
Because you see somebody do this, you want to do it. Like it's trending because of celebrities.
If it's gonna break
that's the
that
only
trending because of celebrities.
It's only trending because of celebrities.
And a lot of these people, like, they trying to do that. Like, a lot of these girls, they're trying to shape the image to be like the type of girls that these big shot rappers and big shot people date. So they get these BBLs to attract those people. But then they turn around and say it's because they love themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not self-love.
I don't think it's self-love. Like,
that's not self-love.
You're doing that to
like,
attract a certain type
like,
of man.
Like, bro, come on. If that's self-love, you wouldn't go to the pain for over 6 months. You can't sit in your butt. You can't sit in your butt
bro.
for over 6 months.
You can't sit in your butt for over 6 If you really love yourself, you wouldn't put yourself
that's
through that
self-love,
type of pain.
bro.
You would go to the massage. That's take care of yourself.
Like go to the gym and
go to the gym. That's self-love.
I feel like that's
Studying
self-love.
self-education. That's
Read a
that's
book.
self-love.
But I honestly don't think like that's for more so about older generation.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah,
like currently now, most of females I've interacted with are more smarter and more intellectually, and like maybe it's just my type of just.
I wouldn't say that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. My interaction because like.
It depends, like the type of females we talk to
are different.
They're different,
right?
Right. I talk to some women. I don't want to say, they don't like us to call them females.
Women.
So I talk to some women, women that they are thinking like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like what we were talking about the BBL stuff. Their mindset is like that, and I talk to some women that just their mindset is just literally just. Basically self-love, like they're smart, they know what they want, and they not following someone they don't know blindly.
100.
They're not hopping on the bandwagon. They have their own. They have their own ideas.
And like you listen to that open relationship stuff too. I feel like celebrities let that into a more
they push
they push it to open. Like now people are just like, oh, I can get into open.
That's wrong.
I feel like
that's a sin.
What do you think about that? I don't
at all.
Really
support those.
Like celebrities are too into the world.
I feel like
I don't even.
But remember, like, influence has a lot of power to a lot of things. Like the current one that I'm trying to think of is of how the idea of cigarettes, like. This is probably the most common consumer product.
Like in
economics.
Someone talked about that recently.
Economics, bro. The main thing is
talk about it.
Right. So like my economics teacher, we're talking about just like demand for things, supply, and all of that. And for cigarettes, it's probably one of the most consumer product that, bro, has made trillions of dollars from generation to generation.
They just say it on TV.
And it's even evolving to where it's like
TV.
it's vape now, and like, bro, who knows what the next product is? But like of nicotine or like something as cash crop as that. And so like I forgot who the marketer was, but like I took the good in what he was teaching as a lesson. Not so like but I feel like that's what happened.
Yeah, that's a good marketing strategy right there. Like so, they got hella bread from that.
But like he was given a task by the CEO of like the famous cigarette packet, blue something. I forgot the name of how. I don't smoke. So I
Newports or something like that. Like Newports.
Newport, something like that. So like. He had the idea of where they wanted to expand towards the female market and target market. And one thing he did was strategically. There was the New York Plaza where the famous movie like The Fan blew the woman's
I know you're talking about.
Yeah. Back then, like that's probably like the Hollywood walk. Like females that are low level, medium, they look up to women like that. Like their life is what they want. And so what he did from psychology manipulating these people was he had the people walking those aisles with money, modern day drip, and like he had them hold cigarettes, both with female, because for smoking was for manly thing. Yeah, and so they were doing it with sort of like part of the woman's rights,
like a trend.
Yeah, the trend.
Yeah,
bro, I'm telling you,
that's dangerous.
Tell me how that didn't have everybody like
dangerous.
I feel like all this trends and stuff, like you listen to like our rappers talk about killing people, killing this, whatever. Like it listen to
certain lifestyle.
Like
it creates some negative influence.
Creates like the influence. Like people just want to live that life.
You
live that life. Like you see certain people like increase the balance.
But I feel like some purposely, like not done purposely, but like they definitely do say as a storytelling of what people shouldn't look up to or do.
Yeah.
Because J. Cole, I listen to him.
J. Cole's actually he's
a good storyteller of like.
But who does he look up to?
Who does J. Cole look up to?
Oh, J. Cole or Jay-Z?
J. Cole.
Oh, I thought you
I was like, no, but like just his lyrical like writing of how he talks of in his raps or Kendrick like
you can tell like they're trying to pass the information across to people, like especially our community, right? Like they're trying to, like J. Cole said something like like he compares, like he was talking to this certain rapper like don't, because they bump into your shows and whatever, the white people are just trying to see what it's like to be black, like there's a type of stuff he talks about in his songs. I'm like, there's not enough rappers like this.
To even get deeper is like somebody our age is Cordae.
Yeah, Cordae. I knew you were about to say Cordae.
Bro, like I definitely did listen to his new album. I don't know if you guys did.
I'm not listening.
But like, bro, this man is pure, like, I don't know. Like I'm sitting next to the man just listening to stories of how like the first talking about how it is his life of his older brother, of how he's advocating, and like we said, your friend group of like how he definitely left the YBN because of how like they were just getting themselves into trouble and what he doesn't want to be part of. Like he want to definitely write a story for himself as a creator and an artist, where down the line you will be seen as one of the greats of J. Cole or
he's gonna be on that level,
like Jay-Z. Like I believe it's gonna happen.
He's gonna be there.
I believe it's gonna happen. Cordae.
Oh yeah.
Like
he's gonna be
this man literally, like, I don't know, like he sees himself so valuable. Like I see that.
No, it's people like us that probably just gonna get him. They be like, like there's not a lot of people like that.
There's not a lot of rappers like that.
Right. There's not
even rappers like the people that listen.
That content.
There's not a lot of people that listen to that.
It doesn't sell like that, especially like when you're young. Then and like in the black community, a lot of the music that sells is like drugs, women, violence. Because that's like what's really like attractive when you're young. You feel me? Like as a man, like, I really want you to like really think about this. Like as a young man, like the type of two things that really attract a man is two things mainly: money, women. And whatever they see those two things gravitate towards is what they're gonna try to emulate. And what do you see as a man, a young man, like watching these rap videos, watching these things? What type of men do you see get women and money when you're black? A young black man. What do you see? The hood nigga, the dude who's hard up, the dude who does all these things. So that's why a lot of dudes gravitate towards. I promise you, if those type of dudes did not make money, did not get women, nobody would want to be like that. Nobody want to be like them.
Yeah, like
it's just human nature.
It's human nature.
Young boy, for example, like a lot of people are under his influence. Like they will literally die for that.
I try to explain this to certain people of how, like, bro, I don't know what you see. I know he's a good artist. He has his way of portraying his.
I wouldn't say he's a good artist.
Oh,
like, young boy.
To you, like
young boy's cool.
Yeah.
He is like
I've heard some of his songs.
Look, it's old. When he started coming up,
I like that.
He was like, I respected him as an artist. Was that come now? He's moving more into like I differentiate them: artist, rapper, entertainer, and just someone just put stuff on the internet, just put stuff. I feel like
I feel he's definitely on that level.
He's definitely on that level.
He's definitely on that level.
Right now, he's moving into the rapper / entertainer side.
Yeah.
Rappers, like, he's just like, he raps some of the songs right now. He raps.
His fan base is crazy though.
Yeah.
He posts anything. Boom.
Imagine that's the rapper of Elon Musk right there. Bro.
Yeah, he's the rapper Elon Musk, bro.
Brody's like just rap about
a lot of
anything.
people. He influenced a lot of people.
Right.
Like,
Everybody
a lot
like
of
the goat
people
drop.
that-
Boom.
Oh God.
I know people who have all of his albums, who have listened to all of his songs.
I know a lot of his lyrics, like his old lyrics, like word to word. Bro.
Like when he started coming up, that was the time. Like, he was an artist. He was an artist. Like J. Cole. Artist, Kendrick,
real
artist,
artist,
like
real artist,
J. Cole. Sometimes
J.
you
Cole?
just listen to him say something like, "Yo, that is
I
deep."
still have a clip of where his preview album, like where he was talking about how before he released his album, of how like intellectually he was thinking. Hopefully, like I could send it to you.
Is he
clip
when
it.
he was like,
He was in the studio.
He wasn't care if it was at the top or the bottom.
Yeah.
just anywhere. Cause he's been at the bottom.
He's
He's
been
been
at the top.
He's
Yeah.
the middle child, man.
Yeah, right. Bro, like
Yeah, because I was watching this documentary of him, and he even wanted to play basketball. But that didn't
Well,
work.
yeah,
he
he was
was
nice.
pretty tall.
His
his
goal-
goal was to play basketball, but
like,
that got
Didn't
cut.
he played basketball in the African League? You didn't know that?
Oh,
He
yeah,
did.
I know,
But
I
like,
played in the league.
but like,
A
I
lot
feel
of
like
people didn't like
not
that.
many people were satisfied with that
Yeah,
because like
he's not.
okay, you had the money too, you have the connection, but like to really just prove yourself. I mean, I think
played in college,
He best,
right?
yeah, he
Yeah.
tried to do his best to prove himself, but like people know him for what he is now.
Yeah.
He's
a musician, a very artist.
He's an artistic person.
artistic. So like,
Yeah.
it's like just see him in a different light. We can't really assume like everybody could definitely be who they want to be, write their own story. So like, we shouldn't capitalize on like, oh, that's what we see you as. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And so like, that's the only issue people had with it. My brother bought the shoe. He definitely saw the resale price, bro. Brody was about to sell it,
Yeah,
but he
for
kept
real?
it because he definitely liked the shoe, and he knew who J. Cole was before he bought the shoe.
Yeah.
So like, if I was the one that bought the shoe, I know I would have quick flip,
Quick flip, bro.
sell the shoes and kept.
I like
because I
and
know you like
too,
it.
so it's like
Right.
there and there, I hope
So like,
J.
so
Cole.
seeing as in that, like, bro, I understand where he definitely came from. Like, people just like, oh, he's not that, blah blah blah, not putting up points. There was no need. He's fulfilling that part of his life.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah, that's what he
that.
wants.
At least he's doing it.
He's doing it. Like,
That's his own like aspiration right there.
like,
Yeah,
bro,
because,
you don't want to sit at home knowing like, bro, I want to
What
play
if?
basketball.
What
What
if?
if? What
You know?
if?
He
The
said he
question
wanted
of
to
that.
play basketball, like,
And he
said
did. Yeah,
it
he
was
did,
one of his
of course.
passions.
Do you think like certain influence affect people's mental health? Like,
Yeah.
like for AB, what happened with AB recently?
Yeah.
Antonio Brown, y'all
Yeah,
heard about
yeah.
it. Like, he just took a shirt off and in the middle of the game.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
his
yeah.
peace sign and he was
He said,
cheer-
"I'm super grandma."
he was cheering the opposing
Cheer-
team.
yeah.
Like, do you think like certain influences that affected that mental health? Because I was watching something recently. It was like the reason it did that was because like he didn't like the way he was being treated, so he just acted like that. And someone else was trying to tell him like there's ways to react to certain things, but AB was trying to say that that's your way to react to something, but that's my way to react to something. But the person was still trying to convince him like, even though that's your way might not be the right way. Like, you still need help because you can't be acting like
No,
that.
no, I
You
feel
can't
like-
be acting like. So
I
do
feel
you
like-
feel like, my question is, do you feel like there's an influence in his life that is affecting and bringing that type of energy out of him, not making him think straight?
I think it's on evil streets.
Hey, you said like
But nah.
devil.
Nah, but he must have experienced something that made him, or like maybe multiple things that just led him to explode like that.
Because from what I know, they was like, you used to be a humble before.
He really
before
was.
AB.
He was
still,
my favorite NFL player at some point.
hardworking. But now after they thought the money got to him or something.
No, I don't think that's what it came down to. I think like we do change. We always change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like I think his change definitely came into, having to accepting certain things that happened to him and traumas of like behind the scene we don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Because of
Behind the
how
scene, we don't
because
know.
of how like he did that. Because I definitely didn't have no problem. Okay, maybe parents are like, children protecting blah 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 TV. You know, I don't want my kids seeing that. But like, bro, he's an athlete. Brody that's his work. Like, bro, he has his freedom to be able to do that type of stuff.
100.
Like, so like, I don't think it should be an issue where like, why is he doing it? Because if it's not him doing it, somebody else
is gonna do it.
Somebody else will.
He was cheering the opposing team.
Yeah, like he took a distance like he was he was naked. He was half naked, bro. But like, he took everything off. Like he said, peace out to his team, and he went to the opposing team.
That's crazy.
And he was cheering them up.
He's making the vibe.
He's making the vibe. No matter what, bro. Even Antonio Brown does not get another offer for NFL, which I might doubt a little bit, but he's still gonna become like some type of figure. Like he's gonna profit a lot from him. Like he's gonna become a new entertainer type of person. He's building a level of entertainment now.
But like
Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
Ocho.
What was his reason? Why?
He said he was hurt, right? Ankle. He talked to him, and bread was on the line. You know how football is like. Yeah. If you make a certain catch, you had the extra bonus. He was ready to add, like, if he made a certain catch, right, you had extra million to his. That's not, you know, a mill. That's a lot. That's good.
Just for a couple of extra catches.
That's good. So they went throwing the ball to him, and his ankle was hurt. So he was like, first they went in, they weren't really throwing the ball. I talked to the coach. Then he went in, they went throwing the ball. So he just stopped. Like, all right, I'm just saying my ankle hurt. Like, you know. I'm gonna say my ankle hurt. Then the coach talked to him and he was like, my ankle hurt. Then the coach said, you're done. The coach said, you're done, right? So, and the coach didn't even want him on the team at first. I think it was Brady or somebody else.
To advocate for him too.
Yeah, and what's this guy's name? The running back that used to play for the Eagles. That used to be really good, short. I don't know. He played for the Eagles. He played for the Chiefs. Then he went to the Bucks recently.
I feel like I know.
I forgot his nickname. But yeah, he was talking about it. Then he just left and he did all that. He just said, you know, the coach said you're done. But you know, Brandon Marshall was talking to AB and was like, if it was me, because you know Brandon Marshall had some mental issues when in the NFL career too. It's like he was all out, like spazzing, like out AB spazzing out. He was like, after he went to rehab for his mental health, he would have treated it a different way. Now, like if it was him and the coach said that to him, he would have went to the coach, not do it in front of everybody. Went to the coach. We got to see me after in the locker room. Literally, like you're not gonna disrespect me like that. Like you gotta see me after. Like he wouldn't go all out, like all that crazy. Like you feel like, and they were talking about a circle. Like people are scared to tell him what he did was wrong because they feel like he's feeding them. Actually, like you know, he's probably the most successful one. And that's what people are scared about. Like his influence is not real anymore.
Like it's a facade of how.
Yeah,
like he got the bread. That's the only influence.
He's the breadwinner. Like they don't want to, you know, make him mad.
Cut ties with that. But
some people would say he was justified to do that. Like he was frustrated.
But look, even though you're frustrated, bro, like come on, you're on national television. Yeah, like there's some words you gotta know how to act. Like as an athlete or someone like a actor, entertainer, you gotta know how to act.
It's like you wouldn't do that if that was like your job. If you're at work and you're pissed off because your manager's doing, you wouldn't like just storm off and do some
especially
crazy
in front of a million people.
I think
something else was going on behind
it. It really probably like I don't know if he had chose different, it wouldn't have mattered to giving him a second chance or you know how he pick up himself because people do respect coming back to that like you know based on. However, you know, if I make a decision for a coworker, like somebody working for me, and I'm like, "You're done, you're tired," like, and I reflect on my decision, and I'm like regretful about it, and I want to go back and apologize, and they're content, and they listen, and like they, you know, what I mean, they accept the apology, like that. That's where it would have came down to, but like. His come off reaction will only justifies my decision of why I make that decision in the first place. Like would be like, of course, I knew this would. You see what I'm talking about? Like that's what will be the talk about. But
all right, man, let's wrap this up.
Just to wrap it up, my question is like, how are you with the question you said, like, is friends being a breadwinner? Like, how are you able to talk to your friends? Like, I know how I talk to my friends. It's not on some, when it has to be said, like, I have to tell them something, I would tell them. And I don't be shy about it. But, like...
I feel like for me, if I was in this position, like, of course you have friends that are not as successful as you, but, like, for me, the people that was gonna be my circle, they're gonna be successful also.
Yeah.
So, like, they wouldn't be scared to tell me, like, yo, what you doing, bro? That ain't it. That ain't it. But yeah, let's
some final remarks. I was gonna say, since the whole topic is influence, right? I like to say, like, all of us should not forget that individually we are going to be influencing a couple of people.
Yeah.
You just remember that there are people always watching you. The things that you do, there are people like below you, even some people higher than you who can learn from you. So just know that the way you carry yourself matters, because at the end of the day, that's going to carry on new influence. And next time it's going to bring up a new generation of people. So number one, influence is very important. So just know that you have to carry yourself very well. And it was a great episode. I love the conversation that we had, and I appreciate you guys for having me on here.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
And I wish you guys the best in life. And this podcast, I hope it grows. And I'm going to be back probably for another episode, maybe.
Of course.
Yeah,
For
thank you
sure.
guys.
It's a good episode. All right, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our platforms. Like, share.
All that.
You know. Thank you, man. We're going to see you on the next episode.
Peace out.
Yeah, peace.
I'm going to cut all this up. One, two.
5, 6, 7.
8, 9, 10.
Oh my gosh.